A very good morning to all my dear students. Welcome to your science class. So students, as we were on the chapter in the previous module, we were learning about synthetic fiber and plastics. So in the continuation of that chapter, we are going to study about plastics in this module. So for today, our learning objectives will be what is plastic, classification of plastic, two types of plastic we are going to see in detail in this module, general properties of plastic, plastic and the environment, and quick roundup, that means quick revision also we will see of both the modules together. So students, what is plastic? So students, I just want to ask you one thing. Just look around yourself and you will observe that you are surrounded by plastics. Do you know students, our life is very much dependent on plastics. The moment you wake up till you go to the bed, in so many activities of your life, you will be able to see that when you just wake up, you brush your teeth, the brush is made up of plastic, and when you go to take bath, then the buckets and the so many things like the plates in which you eat is made up of melamine, that is also a plastic, and so many things when you look around, like when you are drinking water from the bottle, that is also a plastic. The pen by which you are writing, that is also a plastic. So students, we are all surrounded by plastic and our lives are so much dependent on plastics. So it is very important to know that what actually plastics are. Students, plastic materials are available in all possible shapes and sizes. Alright, so it is very important to first of all know that what actually plastics are. Students, plastics are actually the synthetic polymers that we were studying in the previous modules about the synthetic fiber. So students, plastic is also a synthetic polymer, and you already know what is polymer. That we are going to see here that in the previous modules also I have told you about polymerization. So it is linked to that this is the one unit, and the one unit is known as monomer. And when so many monomers, that means so many monomers units when joined together will form a linear chain, and that is known as polymer. So plastic, like synthetic fibers, plastic is also a synthetic polymer. So it is the monomers of the plastic could be arranged in two different manners, and they are the linear one, and here you can see the cross-linked and branched arrangement you can see here. So plastic are synthetic polymer, but their arrangements can be different. So students, just look at here. Plastics. So why plastics are used everywhere in every shape? So students, have you ever thought of how versatile the plastics are? They can be molded into any shape. So students, as they have the feature of, as they are easily moldable and they can be formed in any shape, they can be transformed in any shape. Do you know students, when the plastics are heated and they become soft, so after that it can be molded in any shape. When you just see that there are factories and where the tubs and all the plastic materials are being made, so at a very high temperature this is being made and then transformed into different shapes. So they can be recycled and they can be reused, and they can be colored, melted, rolled into thin sheets and made into wires. So students, you will be very astonished to know that plastics have all the properties of metals, except they are not good conductors of electricity and heat. Alright, so they have all the properties similar like metals, and they do not undergo corrosion. That means उनमें जैसे आपने आयरन के अपने घर में कोई भी चीजें देखी होंगी, उसमें जो रस्ट लग जाता है, that is corrosion, वो एयर से रिएक्शन हो जाती है. So plastics do not undergo reactions easily. Okay, they do not easily react Okay, so proceeding further, students. So there are different kinds of plastics, students. You can just see around that the polythene in which you get the material from the market, and they are very soft, and soft plastics. And when you see the bottle and the Tupperware utensils at your home, जो आप microwave में use करते हैं, so you will see that there is a difference in texture, and there is a difference in properties. You cannot put the plastic which you have brought from the market. Suppose you have brought some vegetables from the market, and that you have brought in plastic bag, so you cannot put that plastic bag into the microwave, because it does not have that property that it can resist so much of heat. It will just melt. So students, there are different kinds of plastics having different properties that we are going to study in the further slides. So can you band all the different type of plastics available in your house? So as I have already told you, students, you can't do that. There are different plastics with different characteristics. So students, plastics are classified on the basis of their properties. They are being classified in two categories, and they are thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. Okay, so students, on which basis, on which characteristics they are classified? They are classified on the basis of the reaction to heat, that how these plastics react to the heat. Okay, when they come in contact with heat, how do they react? On the basis of that, these two categories are formed. So as you can see here, students, that thermosetting, by the name itself you will be able to know that setting is after being heated, and it becomes hard. Okay, so it cannot be molded into any shape. So you must have seen that the switchboards and like the utensils, the plates which are very hard, they are made of melamine, and so many articles at your home which are very hard and made up of plastic, and they do not easily break, as you know, and it cannot be molded even. आप उसको जल्दी से bend नहीं कर सकते. So they all are made up of thermosetting plastics. So we are going to see in details what actually thermosetting plastics and thermoplastics are. And here, as you can see, that the boxes which your mother is using in the kitchen, they are to store the groceries, they are all made up of thermoplastics, right? So it can be easily molded, and as you see that here, as you can see that there is a coated cover on the wires, because as it is a bad conductor of electricity, so the wires are covered by plastic covers. All right, so we are going to see in details about thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. So students, thermoplastics or thermoplast, they are also known as thermoplasts. They are the plastics which melt or become soft on heating. So they become soft on heating and harden when cooled. They retain their plasticity even after repeated heating. All right, students, we are going to see in detail in the further slide that what actually plasticity is. Plasticity is a characteristic of plastic, right? So they just retain the plasticity even after. That means they can be easily heated up and changed into different shape, and again they can be melted by giving temperature, and so repeated heating and cooling. So polythene and PVC are the examples of thermoplastics. They are used to make bags, toys, etc. So the bags and the toys are the example of thermoplastics. So thermosetting plastics, or you can call it thermosets, on the other hand, are the plastics which when molded once cannot be softened on heating. Okay, once they are heated, their shape cannot be changed further because they get hardened. The two most popular examples of thermosets are Bakelite and melamine. You will be able to see so many crockeries of melamine, and the switchboards are made up of Bakelite. These are both the kinds of plastics which come under the category of thermosettings. They are being on the on the characters, on the basis of how they react towards the heat, they are being classified under thermosettings. So bakelite is an insulator, so it cannot conduct electricity and being used to make electrical switches and handles of various utensils. So as it is a bad conductor of electricity and heat, so आपके जो handles होते हैं utensils के, आप burn ना हो, इस वजह से वो जो handles होते हैं, they are made up of bakelite. and switch board जब आप touch करते हैं wet hand से, so if अगर आप accidentally wet hand आपका वहाँ पे touch हो जाएगा, तो you will quickly catch the current. Okay, so for that melamine boards are made. Bakelite switchboards are made. Hence, fire resistant and heat resistant properties is used to make floor tiles. The melamine tiles are also there. Kitchenwares and free resistant fabrics are also there. So students, plastics as a material of choice. Why? You can see that everywhere, you can see for different purposes plastic everywhere, because of the following categories plastics does have. Plastic is non-reactive. Like as you see, iron material, they can easily go corrosion under the presence of air के वो जल्दी से react करके rusted हो जाता है. But you must have never seen, आपने कभी plastic के ऊपर rust लगते हुए नहीं देखा होगा. So students, this is one of the reason. And plastic is light and strong and durable. So plastic is very durable. Once you buy the plastic chairs, it can be used years and years. Okay, it is also cheaper than metals, right? Plastics are used extensively in healthcare industries. As you can see that injections and the medicine, जो आपके medicines के covers होते हैं, tablets के जो आपके wrappings होती हैं, these are all, they are being packaged by plastics also. Plastics are being widely used in so many fields, and plastics are poor conductors. That is why they are used as electrical wire coverings and handle of tools. Okay, special plastic cookwares are used for cooking in microwaves, like Tupperware utensils. They can be kept in the microwaves, and they can be kept under 900 degrees of temperature. You can cook the food. All right, so students, आप देखते होंगे माइक्रोवेव में आपका मामा टेम्परेचर जब सेट करती होंगी, सो कितनी ज्यादा हीट वो रेजिस्ट कर लेते हैं टपरवेयर, राइट? सो स्टूडेंट्स, बिकॉज they have the property to resist the heat. Now, fireproof plastics, like as you must have seen the fire extinguishers wearing the orange jackets, they are also made up of melamine, so that when they go to just control the fire, so the fire heat could not reach their skin and harm them. Okay, so see, you can see the wide uses, you can see the so many uses. Why plastics, why we are so much dependent on plastics. Now, general properties of plastics are, after just studying that much, you can conclude that plastics are non-reactive, plastics are strong, lightweight and durable, plastics do not show thermal conductivity, plastic do not show sorry students, it is a repeated point. So it is thermal heat. Okay, they are resistant to heat also. Okay, so these are the properties that we have already studied in this module. So if the question comes that what are the general properties of plastics, that plastics do not easily react, they are bad conductors of heat, they are bad conductors of electricity, they are heat resistant, and they are light, they are durable. So many examples you can give. They have a very wide use in medical area. So students, now proceeding further, plastics and the environment. See students, I know that even you know that we are very much dependent on plastics, but plastics in the long run, if we will be so much dependent on plastics for every task in our life, so the environment would be harmed if we just increase the use of plastic. I know it will make our life very much easier. Like suppose if you have kept the food material in Tupperware utensils in the refrigerator, and thus just your mama will just bring the utensil and then directly वो उसको microwave में गर्म कर सकते हैं. Okay, but it makes our life easier, but we are causing harm to the environment, and if the environment will be harmed, so indirectly we will be harmed. Okay, in the long run वो indirectly हमें ही harm पहुंचाएगा. Okay, so before we see that what harm our environment could face and what can be done to control that effects, so before that we should recall two things that we have already studied in class 6. So it is, students, biodegradable and non-biodegradable. See students, biodegradable are the materials which can be decomposed by the action of bacteria. Do you know students, in soil certain bacteria are present, they are known as decomposers. So they play a very major role in decomposing the मटीरियल विच आर बायोडिग्रेडेबल. सो इनका जो वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट है स्टूडेंट्स वो इजीली हो जाता है. सो ये हमारे एनवायरनमेंट को हार्म नहीं पहुंचाते. बट व्हाट अबाउट द नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल मटेरियल स्टूडेंट्स? हैव यू एवर थॉट ऑफ, जब आपके घर में व्हेन द कबाड़ी वाला यूज्ड टू कम एंड यू जस्ट गिव सो मेनी प्लास्टिक्स, where do that kabadi wala is taking that plastic, where that kabadi wala is taking the plastic too? They are just collecting the plastics from every house which is a waste, and then they segregate according to the texture of the plastic, and they are being carried to the industries where it could be recycled. Okay, so as students, it is a non-biodegradable. That means a material which do not easily decompose by natural processes. That means the decomposers, the bacteria which are present in the soil, those are decomposers. They will not act on those materials, and those materials could not be broken down by the action of decomposers. Right students? So it is very very important to think twice before we increase the use of plastic. Right? So students, we should decrease the use of plastic. We should find the alternatives. Right? Now students, we will see that the materials here in these are the type of waste, and approximately how much time do they take to degrade, degenerate in the soil. So students, I just want to tell you over here, अगर आप plastics को soil में छोड़ देते हैं, so for almost about several years it will remain as it is. Whether आप उसको water में leave करें या उसको soil के ऊपर ऐसे ही फेंकते हैं, so it will be remain as it is. It will not degrade, it will not mix up with the soil. So students, animals could also eat that we are going to see in the further slides. So students, peels and vegetable fruits, leftover stuffs, they take almost, when you just discard them in the soil, so it will take 1 to 2 weeks to mix up with the soil. That means it is a biodegradable, to degenerate by the action of decomposers. Now paper will take 10 to 30 days, and it is a biodegradable material, and cotton cloth will take 5 months, and it is also a biodegradable material. Wood will take 10 to 15 years and to decompose, and it is also a biodegradable waste. And woolen clothes are also it takes about a year, and it is also a biodegradable waste students. And like tin, aluminium and metal cans, they take almost 100 to 500 years, and then also it is not firm that they will decompose or not. So they are not decomposed by the action of decomposers. So they are non-biodegradable, and similar is with plastics bags. So they take several years. So suppose students, अगर आप यूज करते जाएंगे, डेफिनेटली फ्रॉम ईच हाउस वेस्ट विल इंक्रीज, एंड वेयर यू विल टेक दैट वेस्ट, आप उसको लेके कहाँ जाएंगे, उसका डिस्पोजल का क्या करेंगे, इट विल बी वेरी अनकंट्रोलेबल, आप कंट्रोल ही नहीं कर पाएंगे. डेफिनेटली यू विल बी अल्टीमेटली इट विल लीड टू harm the environment, because when you burn plastics, बहुत ज़्यादा poisonous gases उसमें से निकलती हैं. Okay, so when you are burning it, then too it is creating air pollution. When you are just leaving it on the ground, then it is creating land pollution. When you are just discarding them in water, then they are creating water pollution. Okay, so students, what can be done? what is the solution for this problem? I know, students, it is very, very difficult to just neglect plastic, and it is very difficult to do that. But what can be done? What measures could be taken to just as a solution to minimize its hazardous effect? So we can reduce, first of all, we can reduce the use of plastic. So in the grade 6 also, you have studied that we can use paper bags instead of plastic bags when going for shopping. And when you see in Vishal Megamart, and cotton bags are used nowadays, and in trends you can see that paper bags are there. And even in the local market also, fine is there if they are using plastic bags. So you should also discourage, if someone is using plastic bag, so you should tell them very politely, not in a bad manner. You should tell the bad effect of it, and you should request. You should not just order someone, right? So you should request, after telling the bad effect of it, that it should be minimized. Now, reuse, okay, it could be reused, so that further प्लास्टिक की फॉर्मेशन ना हो और ज़्यादा इसका डिस्पोजल की प्रॉब्लम ना आए. Okay, it could be recycled, as you see when the kabari wala used to come to take the waste material from our houses. The vendor comes and take the material, and they are being carried to the different factories for recycling process. So students, it could be done this way. And see students, mostly you will be asked to write 3 R's only, and they are recycle, reduce and reuse. Okay, so students, these are these 3 R's. And as you can see here students, here is the fourth R is over here, that is recover. That means students, it could be recovered, right? Whatever is being taken from the environment, it could be re-given to the environment. Okay, so now students, quickly we will see these points that you must have seen cattle eating garbage in this process. They also swallow polythene bags, wrappers lying there. So it should not be done students. In their respiratory system could be choked, and it can even lead to their death. Okay, like carelessly thrown polythene bags, chips and biscuit wrappers on the road and picnic spots and parks, sometimes responsible for clogging the drainage system. And definitely the drainage system will be, and the water will be stagnant, and then वहाँ पे mosquitoes birth लेने लगेंगे. Okay, वहाँ पे larvae होने लगेंगे. So it will also create a problem. So the plasticity which we had talked about is plastic have plasticity, a property which makes them moldable. That means you can just give heat, and then again you can just quickly cool it, and then again you can heat and reshape it. Okay, so scientists, although are all over the world, are trying to produce plastic which is biodegradable, and they are also trying to produce photodegradable. That means polythenes, plastics which could be degraded by the sun heat. Okay, so it is actually not discovered yet, but it is under the discovery, so which can be decomposed by sunlight. Okay, so quickly students, we will recall whatever we have studied so far now in both the modules. So polymerization is the process of combining different monomers unit and making a large unit. And thermoplastics are, they could be melt, and they become softened, and after that again they are just cooled down, and they could be hardened, and it could be repeatedly repeated. Now thermoplastics are the plastics which when molded once cannot be softened on heating. So students, you can see that हमारे जो हमारे जो स्विच बोर्ड्स होते हैं, हमारे जो यूटेंसिल्स के हैंडल्स होते हैं, they are being made from thermosetting plastics only. Now biodegradable material that get decomposed over a period of time by the action of air, water and microorganisms, they are biodegradable materials. And non-biodegradable materials, you already know that just a few minutes before I have told you that materials that cannot be decomposed by natural processes. So what are synthetic fibers and plastics are? Actually they are polymers, right? so many small units combine and they arrange themselves into linear or cross-link arrangement to form the polymers. Okay, synthetic fibers like rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic, spandex is also known as lycra, are prepared from chemicals and have different properties. Synthetic fibers are blended with natural fibers to produce blended fabrics like terracotta, and so many examples I have given you, students, which have enhanced qualities and are cost effective also. Plastics are non-biodegradable, thus the disposable leads to environmental hazards like air, water and soil pollution. So students, you should think twice before you are using plastics, right? Thank you, students. Thank you for listening. Thank you, students, I know that you enjoyed the lecture, and if you find difficulty anywhere, you can just let me know. Your doubts will be cleared in the doubt session in Zoom meeting. Please, students, do your homework, enjoy the class, and this video you can just refer whenever you find any doubt. Thank you, students. Thank you for listening.